What's up, y'all? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel. I'm happy to have you here. A real quick message for you today. What's imperfect to you is a masterpiece to someone else. Listen, take this and apply it to your life however it works for you, but this message hit me like a ton of bricks. And I think for me, this kind of applies to the videos that I make. The main point here is that that thing that you create or that you produce or that you possess that you don't like, that you feel like has flaws and imperfections, that you feel like is pointless, oftentimes that is the very thing that somebody else is going to love or need. It's like those videos that people put out and they talk about how they put all this effort and energy into the filming and the editing and the posting of a specific video, and it gets like crickets. Nobody's watching it. There's no views. There's none of that. There's no support on that video. And they put all this effort into it, right? Thought it was going to be a great video. They were like, this is going to be the one, and it wasn't the one. But then meanwhile, you have those same people who can just post a very casual video that they put a fraction of the effort into, post it, and that thing could take off. That could be the video that everybody saw and that everybody loved and that everybody continued to watch over and over and over. Whole time the person who posted it is thinking, this wasn't even my best work, this isn't even, it wasn't good. You just never know. That very one thing that you posted that's casual and didn't really mean anything and you didn't even like it that much, you put on your caption, probably gonna delete later, like you weren't even planning to keep it up for a long time, could have been the very thing that somebody who was sad and miserable all day came across, saw that video, and it made them laugh for the first time that day. You just never know what the things that you create, produce, and carry, you never know what those things could do. Even if you see it as having hardly any value, it could be a masterpiece in somebody else's eyes. It could be life-changing for somebody. What you see as a train wreck could be a beautiful work of art to somebody else. What you see as a mess could be a message to somebody else. And I think this can apply to how we feel as human beings as well. Like sometimes I feel like a mess, and then sometimes I feel like I look a mess, but to God I'm a masterpiece. To God we are all his masterpiece. Like you could feel one way, feel like it's not great, it's not perfect, it's not good, but to God it's beautiful. To God it's a masterpiece. We have to just keep being reminded of that even though you might have eyes to see it one way, somebody else is going to see it a completely different way, and it could be life-changing for them. It could be very special for them. It could be impactful for them. So don't get discouraged just because you don't like it, just because you feel like it looks a certain way or it's not going to do what you thought it was going to do. You have no idea what's happening behind the scenes. You have no idea the blessing that you could be to somebody else. You have no idea. Somebody needs to see it. Somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to be encouraged by the very things that you create, that you produce, that you carry, that you share with the world. Don't worry about, even though it might not look like something that you like, it might not be something that you approve of. I talk all the time about creating videos that I watch and I cringe on, but then when I see that it impacts people and people can reach out to me and say, I loved this, I needed this, this helped me, this blessed me, I can't even explain how rewarding that is. Something that I saw as low value and low quality, somebody else, it blessed them, it helped them, it maybe pushed them into doing their own thing. You know what I mean? So you just never know what, and I talked about this before on my channel, you never know what your little bit could do. When you give your little bit over to God, we talked about the story in the Bible with the 5 loaves and the 2 fish. You just never know. Giving that little bit that you have over to God and letting him bless it, letting him breathe on it, it really could take off. It really could be a masterpiece in somebody else's eyes. So don't get discouraged and feel like you aren't good at it or you're not great at it and you don't want to do it anymore because of that. Whatever that it is for you. Like for me, it's making these videos. I think that's the main thing that I talk about. I'm showing up, I'm creating these videos, I'm watching them back, and I don't like them, but I post them anyway because it's not about me in this moment. This is bigger than me. When I recognize that it's bigger than me and that God has a plan for it, because if God told me to do it, then I just have to trust that God is not out to get me. God is not setting me up to have me fail. Like, I think that's the whole key piece right there, because sometimes you have people in life who don't have your best interest at heart, but that is not how God operates. So if God tells me to do something, I don't have to be worried about, okay, is he setting me up for failure? Because no, like he's not going to do that. God wants us to be all that we can be, everything that he envisioned us to be when he created us. So he's not going to say something for us to do or say or produce that is going to set us backwards, that's going to harm us, that's going to be bad for us overall. Like, he's going to pour into us. So if he says that I can post a video, even right now, this video that I'm talking on right now, if God says that I can sit here and speak on this, then I'm going to do that. And I'm going to trust that, to me, this might sound cringe. To me, this might not be a great video, but somebody else on the other end might be inspired by this video. Somebody might be blessed by this video. Somebody might need it to have heard this video at the very time that they click on it. You just never know. You don't know what other people are experiencing. You don't know what other people are going through. You don't know. It could be your video or your creation that you share, that you put out there, that could be the very thing that somebody else needed to see. And so it might not be that great to you, but that's okay, because it could be a masterpiece to somebody else. And oftentimes when I make these videos and I don't like them, I be beating myself up over it. And it's like, I could be beating myself up about a video that's out here blessing people. Like, that sounds absolutely ridiculous, but it's because I'm over here judging the very thing that I created, when the whole time God is the ultimate judge of it all. So if it's something that he gave me to do and I did the best that I could do with it, and I said, Lord, bless this, you take it and you run with it, you do whatever you intended to do with it when you gave it to me in the first place, then my job is done. Like, I've done my part. And so if I'm just like, oh, but Lord, I don't like it, I didn't do it well, I didn't do it, and I'm not saying like don't give it your all, do the best that you can, but if you do the best that you can and you still don't like it, don't let that discourage you from still showing up, still putting forth the effort, still posting it, or whatever in your case it might be, because you just never know. You just never know what that could do for somebody else. The way that you see it and the way that they see it, completely different. So whatever your thing is, whatever it is that you might be working on, just keep working at it. Just keep pouring into it, keep showing up, keep producing, keep putting it out there, keep trying, keep practicing, all of the above. Just keep going. Okay? And just remember, when God tells you something and when he gives you something to do and you do it and you don't really like it, that's okay. Give it to him anyway and say, Lord, this is the best I could do with this. So you take it from there. You do with it whatever you want to do. God is not setting you up for failure. He's not plotting on you to lose. He's not laughing at you or making fun of you because of a video that maybe you didn't think was going to be that great. No, God is proud of your progress. He's proud of your obedience. He honors that. So when he gives you something and you take it and you run with it and you do the best that you can, even if you don't like it, he can still honor that. He can still use it. He can still put it in front of the right people. He can still bless you with it. So just hold on to the hope of that. And just remember that what is imperfect to you is a masterpiece to someone else. Alrighty, y'all, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.